Hello everybody, welcome to my English class. In this session, we will learn about modal verbs and how they are used to convey different conditions. So let's begin. Modal verbs. The modal verbs include can, must, may, might, will, would, should. They are used with other verbs to express ability, obligation, possibility, and so on. Modal auxiliaries or verbs. There are 10 types of modal verbs. Can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, ought to. These 10 modal verbs are used in many ways. Here are some of their most common functions. Can is used to express or inquire about willingness. Example, can you help me move next Friday? In the negative form to show inability or impossibility. Negative form cannot contracted to can't. Example, we can't fix it. To show possibility in the sense that an action is theoretically possible. Example, we can arrive in time if we leave now. To show ability in the sense of knowing how or being able to do something. Example, we can swim but we can't ride on a wave yet. In informal situations, to express permission in the sense of being allowed to do something. Note, in formal situation you should use may in this case. Example, Mom, can I go over to my friend's house? Could is used to make a request. Example, could you say it again more slowly? To give a suggestion. Example, we could try to fix it ourselves. To show ability in the past. Example, until he grew taller than me, I could run faster than my younger brother. To identify a possibility in the present. Example, we could go out for dinner or we could just eat leftovers. To express or inquire about permission or willingness in a more polite form. Example, could I borrow your car next week? To identify a possibility in the future that is dependent upon a present action. Example, if she practiced more, she could sing beautifully. May is used to express possibility in the present and future. Note to be pointed here, in this context, may and might are interchangeable. Example, Dr. John may be your teacher next year. In formal situations, to express permission in the sense of being allowed to do something. Example, may I be excused from the table? Might is used to express possibility in the past. Example, he might have seen the movie before he read the book. To express possibility in the present and future. Note, in this context, may and might are interchangeable. Example, Dr. John might be your teacher next year. In formal situations, to express permission in the sense of being allowed to do something. It is more polite and tentative than may. Example, might I be excused from the table? Will and its contracted form ill and negative form won't is used to express intention. Example, I'll cut down the grass on the lawn if you clean the house. To make a prediction. Example, the weather will be hot enough to go to the beach this weekend. For habitual behavior. Example, I'm not surprised you don't know what to do. You'll keep talking in class. To make a semi-formal request. Example, will you open the window please? It is very hot in here. To show willingness or interest. Example, we are going to go to the mall. Will you come with us? For making a promise or a threat. Example, if you don't finish your dinner off, you'll go straight to bed. To reassure someone or to make a decision. Don't worry, you will settle down quickly, I am sure. For talking about the future or past with certainty. Example, don't bother calling. They'll have left for their 10 o'clock meeting. Would and its contracted form D and negative form wouldn't is used. For example, for request. Example, would you pass the salt please? For preferences. Example, would you prefer tea or coffee? I'd like tea, please. To request permission. Would you mind if I brought a colleague with me? To show habitual activity. The dog would bark every time the doorbell rang. To inquire about willingness. Would you like to come on vacation with us this year? To comment on a likely truth. The doorbell just rang. That would be your mother. To talk about refusals in the past. She wouldn't ride the roller coaster no matter how much we begged her. To comment on a hypothetical possibility. If I trained, I would be able to run a marathon. To talk about habitual behavior in the past. Every Saturday, Dad would make us pancakes. To talk about the future in the past as the past tense of will. Example, I knew it would be cold, so I packed sweaters and a coat. To comment on someone's characteristic behavior, often with a negative connotation. Example, Mrs. Jones gave us so much homework. She would ruin our weekends, meaning it is just like her to do so. To express a situation that is dependent upon another action. This is called the conditional mood. Example, if I had $1 million, I would buy a fancy car. Shall is used for suggestions. Example, shall we say 2:30 then? For asking what to do. Shall I do that or will you? For offering someone help. Shall I help you with your luggage? In formal or legal situations, the criminal shall be allowed to speak. In British English, to indicate a promise in the future. The package shall be delivered on Thursday. In British English, to form the simple present for I and we. Example, shall we meet at 7? In American English, to form polite questions that include a polite request for permission. Example, shall I call you a taxi? Should and the negative contracted form shouldn't is used to make a suggestion or advice. Example, you should try this soup. To convey the idea of an obligation. Example, he should come to the meetings on time. Ought to is used in the same situations as should, but with a stronger sense of obligation or intensity. Example, he ought to come to the meetings on time. He's the boss. Must and its negative contracted form mustn't is used for prohibition. Mustn't only. Example, they mustn't disrupt the work more than necessary. To make a command in a more respectful way. You must do your homework before watching TV. To form an opinion but with some certainty. Example, it's already 9 pm. You must be hungry. Thus, children, hope you all have understood the types of modal verbs. Practice the examples. I'll meet you in my next session with another topic. Thank you.